Oh, I'm introducing it, aren't I? You can leave that on if you want. So, hey, this is BTS, Behind the Sermon, Part 2. And I better hand it over to Sean before I...
Sure, yeah. So we just wanted to do a continuation of what we were talking about last week. Last week's sermon was the apostles. And I think something that's interesting and something that I've heard debated a little bit is who was the actual 12th apostle, right? So Judas is out, right? He was not good.
He's abdicated.
Out. And then they're casting lots, right? They're essentially trying to figure out who's the next guy. Mm-hmm. And it was Matthais, right? But it wasn't Matthais because we think that it's the apostle Paul who had that moment with Jesus after his earthly ministry. So who was it? It's not Judas, right? Clearly. But was it Matthais or was it Paul?
Yeah. So did Peter and the others goof up when they appointed Matthais? Should they jump the gun?
They're just like rolling the dice.
Should they not have done it?
Yeah.
Should they have waited because Paul was the real one? And so some people say, yeah, it's Paul. No, I'll just let you know, I am 100% absolutely firm on Matthais. Matthais is the man. Here's why. Got to use my phone for this a little bit. First, the people who say Paul was the man, they say, well, Paul's the man because Jesus chose his apostles, but Jesus didn't choose Matthais. Mm-hmm. He chose Paul, so Paul's the one. Problem is, Jesus did choose Matthais. Even though they said, let's draw straws, let's use the lot. The lot is from the Lord. That's an Old Testament thing. It's justified. And they prayed, Lord, show us which one you want. So that was the Lord showing them which one they want. Furthermore, they were told by Jesus, wait for the Holy Spirit. They didn't wait for the Holy Spirit. They went ahead and cast lots and replaced Judas. He didn't say wait to replace Judas till the Holy Spirit comes. He said wait till the Holy Spirit comes before you go be witnesses in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria. So they weren't told to wait to find their replacement. Others say, see, furthermore, we never see Matthais again in the whole New Testament. He's appointed, boop, he's gone, he disappears. So they got the wrong guy. Actually, we never see most of the disciples again in the rest of the New Testament. So that's not a problem either. So what's for Matthais? Number one, the apostles' choice was an authoritative choice. It was their choice. Two, they asked Jesus to make the choice. Three, Matthais is one of the 12 a long time before Paul was even converted. So they needed a one of the 12 before Paul got there. And here's the coup de grace. Paul, 1 Corinthians 15, distinguished himself from the 12. He says, Jesus risen, appeared to Peter, then he appeared to the 12, then he appeared to me.
And I was the last.
Yeah, so Paul says, they're the 12, I'm not one of them. He appeared to those 12, then he appeared to me. So Paul's not one of the 12. They got it right. Matthais is the man. So, okay. Whose name is on the foundation then in the book of Revelation where we see, and the 12 apostles are there? It's Matthais. It's not Paul. There you go.
That's huge. And a lot of us get this wrong.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.